Hello and welcome to my K-pop shelf tour. I don't even know which attempt this is. I've tried to film this a few times and just always never really worked. But we're gonna try it again. Hopefully I can get this one uploaded. But here's my shelf tour. Um, these are my shelves. I will be going over them in a bit. I can't get everything in frame, but this is as far back as I can go, and there's a bed in the way. Yeah, so I really enjoy watching these videos, like watching other people's shelf tours and seeing how they arrange things and their collections and watching them grow. So that's the reason I wanted to film mine today. I usually see people give a disclaimer, so I will too, that this is not to brag or whatever about how many albums I have. I bought all of these myself, minus a few that were gifts for birthdays and things like that. But yeah, I just really like watching these videos, and honestly, like, they help me fall asleep sometimes. So I'm gonna film one and just take you a little on a tour of my shelves. I've been collecting for over a year now. It's September, so I've been collecting for over a year, which is kind of a short amount of time for how much this collection has grown, but it brings me a lot of happiness and joy and fulfillment to collect K-pop albums and K-pop things. So I just wanted to share that with other people also, because yeah. Anyway, we can get started. My alt groups, so how I arrange them is kind of like the shelf on the right are like my alt groups, and then my alt of alt groups is BTS, and that's on the left top shelves. They ended up outgrowing kind of their shelf on the right, so I've rearranged all of this many times. So there's been many iterations. This is the one that I'm kind of most happy with right now, so I think I'm going to keep it this way for a while. As usual, I am too lazy and technologically challenged to try to edit or anything like that, so we're just gonna do it this way. But up here I have BT21 plushies. There's only 5 of them because one of them tends to live on my bed. I sleep with RJ and they don't make sure this size, so I don't know. I have some more plushies and things on my bed. They look real dirty right now. Please, they are not. They are just, maybe I need to dust them. I don't know. Anyway, they just live up there. I don't touch them. I should put them in boxes. And then over here I have, it is September, so it is Mark's from NC, it's a NCT 127 calendar from their season's gradings. So it's Mark's week or month. So I have Mark there. And then I have some pins back there. Most of them were gifts from friends. Most of them are also K-pop related. There are a lot that aren't. Pins that I get from conventions and things like that. I have a few standees. I have like a D20 holder case thing for the backs of pins. I have some BTS standees, a wavy water bottle back there, just a random flask, and then a Dohyun little standee from X1. Yeah, so then I guess we'll just get started on my BTS collection. For BTS, I collect all Korean albums, some Japanese, like whatever I feel like or have money for at the time, albums, and then musters and DVDs and memories and things like that when I can get them. So yeah, so I'll start over here. Oh, and there's a Super M like banner thing. It's really banged up because I got it from the concert and I was like, I don't know. It's just really banged. Like, I can't keep anything safe at a concert. That's just whatever. Anyway, so here I've got Season's Greetings, Memories of 2019 DVD, Memories of 2018. This one's pretty banged up here, but I found one that was sealed, so I just bought it actually most recently, like this past week. From FYE. And then a season, why do I keep calling these Season's Greetings? It's because of the calendar that Mark was on. Okay, Memories of 2017 DVD here, and then I have Memories of 2018 Blu-ray. I bought this before I got this one, being dumb and not knowing that it doesn't come with a photo book and it's just the Blu-rays. But I really like their Memories of 2018 like photos, so I got that. So I have both of them. I tend to not get, like, if I have a DVD, I won't get the Blu-ray and stuff, but I have both of those because my bad. I have the Fourth Muster Happily Ever After one, and it has all of them, so I like to display it like this, and then the Fifth Muster as well, here, and it's so pretty and cute, so that's over here. And then the albums kind of span this way. I just included, I don't have that many Japanese albums, it's only Map of the Soul 7, The Journey, but I do it by height order. This is the first time I've arranged my BTS albums in height order, but I couldn't figure out another way that I liked it. But anyway, I have Wings here. I've completed their Korean discography up until now, so with their next comeback, I'll have to rearrange. But You Never Walk Alone, both of them, Too Cool for School, or You Late Too, Dark and Wild, two versions of, how do I show this? 2 versions of The Journey. I almost bought the other 2 this weekend, and then I was like, chill. Then all of the Love Yourself, Her, Tear, and Answer, School Love Affair, and Persona, their OST for the game, and then part 1 and part 2 of Most Beautiful Woman in Life, Young Forever. The way these are, like, this pisses me off because they're not the same height, the way that they were made, but that's okay. And then I have all 4 versions of Map of the Soul 7. Oh, I tried to pull that out and I forgot how big it is, and it is not gonna come out. And then back there I have a banner from their concert. Am I covering the mic? If this entire thing is muffled, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Yeah, I have a banner from when I would go see them for their Speak Yourself concert at MetLife. Yeah. So then going below here are my kind of like rainbow albums, and then below it are my white and black albums. And for these albums, they're just kind of like everyone that I have albums for. I recently kind of decided to prioritize alt groups for like collecting and albums, because it started getting a little ridiculous that like whoever came out with anything, I just like bought it. Even like, yeah, I love every single one of these groups, and I like having their albums, but I think, yeah, I can't keep buying everything for everyone, so I decided to kind of just put everyone together and make kind of and color coordinate it, which is really pretty, and I really like it. So yeah, so I'll just kind of go over them. I have a hard time, like I know every single album I have, I just can't list all of, like, it's hard for me to go like switch group and like here's like Treasure's first one, Kang Daniel's, and then just like going forward. So I'll just show them, but like I'm not gonna name every single one of them because I have tried in previous videos and it took too long and it was like I just kept messing up. So anyway, I have kind of like the more colorful or iridescent albums over here. This is Treasure's debut like single, and then I have some other iridescent ones, you can't really see, but this is Kang Daniel and Park Ji-hoon. Yeah, for a lot of these groups and artists, I just have like an album or 2 of them. Some I have more of because I had more intently collected them, but yeah, like if I just get a new album, they just go in here. But so included in here are like GOT7, Twice, Mamamoo, AB6, ONF, SF9, GOT7, 17, TOO, Golden Child, AB6, Gravity, more 17. These bags, I don't even want to talk about them. More Kang Daniel. This is my GOT7 like Present You, and this is a Mark cover. I kind of want to like show cool covers and like number covers and stuff, but it's really hard the way that I have these like bookshelf like arranged. It's really hard to pull albums out. Is this gonna go back or is this gonna just, yeah, this is not happening. Okay. We're just gonna move him over here. Mark, please don't fall. Alright. Moving on, there's some ITZY and TXT, Dreamcatcher, Pentagon. Some groups like Pentagon and Dream, like I just have like one album for them. Okay, I just put Mark back. And for others, I have like a bunch of versions of different albums. I don't know. There's no logic for how I did this, but yeah, it's just everyone. So Astro, New East, CIX, More Twice, and I have all of the like an ode like envelopes. They're so pretty. I kind of want to take them all out. They're really contributing to the color thing, but I kind of want to take them all out and set them aside together because they're just really aesthetically pleasing together. What else have I missed? Monster X, Everglow, Blackpink, DKB, Very Very, and One We all the way at the end. But just a lot of those groups within that. And then going over here are the white albums. It's more of just everyone groups that I have albums for. Some more Golden Child here. 17, yeah, so these are my like grayer ones and white ones. They're different shades. They always look different in different lighting. I tried to keep them consistent. It's just not working. Ong Sung-woo, Victon. This is some more ONF. X1. Astro. This is the most beautiful album like ever. I kind of want to like also take that out and display it just because I love like the plant aesthetic. Yeah, and then 101, some more TXT, Everglow, and got 7 there. And then moving over here, so there's just more. There's H&D. What else have I missed for groups? I think I had New East already, Victon, ITZY, and then Irene and Silgi's, Red Velvet, Irene and Silgi there. One Us. I missed some One Us. Yeah. So there's more albums. And for my everyone groups, oh my god, please ignore those like horrendous like nails over there. I got these shells for free, so that's why those look like that. But for like the groups that are all here that I don't necessarily collect, I just if I really like an album, I'll buy it. And it's just whatever. Yeah, so yeah. Okay, moving on. Going down here, I have kind of my EXO and Bacon shelf. I don't have their entire discography yet, but I am working on it. So I have all of Bacon's solo things over there. These are all 4 versions of Delight, and then City Lights for 2 solo mini albums. Oh, Delight's a full one. Whatever. And then I have some CBX here, and then just Bacon covers for things. I ended up just finding someone who's selling all of their Bacon albums for a decent price, so I just bought all of them. So that's why I have a lot of their Japanese albums also, because they have Bacon's face on them, so we can go through them. But yeah, we got Exodus here for 2 covers, Bacon, Sing For You, Countdown. Sorry if it's shaky, I'm literally just holding my phone recording. Coming Over, Love Me Right, Magic, and Girls. And then over here I just have some more EXO. So Don't Mess Up My Tempo, Love Me Right, Exact Lotto, Universe, Love Shot, and then all of Obsession, and The War. Not The War, Power of Music. Power. The War, Power. Yeah, okay. And then there are a lot of albums that I don't have. So, working on that. And then over here, I got ATEEZ. So I have all of ATEEZ's albums. Yeah, and I got the full album here, like all 3 versions, and then going chronologically up is episode 1 for Treasure, 2, episode 3, and then we got those ones here, and then we have Action to Answer. And then their new albums, for the new comeback, the 3 versions of Fever. Yeah. So there's that. So those are those 2 shelves on the left. Here is just kind of a grid of a bunch of random things. Mostly gifts from friends and freebies from trades that I really loved. So I just have some like things like cookie that I have, and this like stained glass BTS that my friend gave me, and it's really beautiful. There's a random Taeyong keychain. Oh, and in case it wasn't clear, I ult Taeyong and Jungkook and Sunwoo and Bacon. But I think most consistently, yeah, it's Taeyong, Jungkook, and Sunwoo. So there's just some art there and some freebies. There's this stand-up. That Kai is for my friend. And yeah, I just kind of keep these here because some of them don't fit in my binders. So they'll just live here. This is a mess right now. Yeah. Because like sometimes when I get like things I need to post for trade or things I need to send out, I just kind of throw here. Please ignore all of this right now. Yeah, and then I put like outgoing trades there. It's usually clean. I should have cleaned up. It's usually much more organized. It's just been insane because I just started work again because school just started for a lot of people. And so I've been way too busy. All right, moving on. Going down here are like photo books and just I guess like DVDs and other things. Yeah, I'm not really sure like what I would call this shelf, but like I have stuff here. It's just like a stuff shelf. Anyway, I have NCT's live album, 127's live album, I mean. Here's like a Taeyong slogan that I had for the concert before it got canceled because of COVID. And then I have the Icons magazines for BTS, and this is the Taeyong cover for the NCT one. And then I got NCT's Special One Day in Japan memory book. And then the boys' Japanese exhibition. Oh! Here's my army bomb. I mean, it doesn't turn on because it doesn't have batteries in it. And hopefully, since I dropped it, it still is okay. I have the Exploration 5, or Exoplanet number 5 Exploration DVD for EXO. A random Jungkook freebie that says, "Let's get it," because motivational. Jungkook's thing from the concert print that I got. ATEEZ light stick here. Memories, like pre-order gift there. Some boxes, and then these are just random like pre-order gifts and like booklets from Season's Greetings and summer packages and stuff like that. Because I don't like keeping them in the boxes, but they might have to go back there soon. So yeah, there's that shelf. And then here I have a bunch of things for trades, like packaging things and freebies in there. In that box I keep like stickers from albums and stuff. here are a lot of posters from albums. I keep like member ones in the front here, and then just like group ones in the back, and a lot of trade things, and a Jungkook doll. And then here I have Season's Greetings, like the giant sized like poster, mini poster thingies. This is a random H-chan. Yeah. Okay, moving on to the right shelf. I have, so this is like my alt shelf, I guess, but I think I need to do some rearranging. But up here I got Ace, a banner from the Ace concert that I went to, and then here, move my plant, I have Luna. I recently started, oh, I want to focus, please, okay. I recently started collecting Luna, so I'm working on that collection. They just have so many albums, and like especially pre like debut or like member debuts. So I haven't decided if I'm collecting all of them yet. But yeah, so I have some of Eve, or both of Eve, Olivia Hayes, and then Odd Eye Circle, like one of theirs, and YY by Y, and one of Plus Lush, one of XX, or by multiply, I don't know, and then two of Hash. And then we have Ace here. So I have, this is Undercover, and then Mad Squad. I wonder if I can pull, they're just by height. I don't know why I did it that way. And then this is their most recent one that just got to me yesterday. It's so beautiful of a book. I love it. But it's their Butterfly Fantasy one. And then their day and night versions of Adventures in Wonderland. And then over here is Stray Kids. I have all four of their Go Live, Go Live, like full album. And then this plant again. I have some of their albums. Like I don't have a lot of the limited ones because I didn't collect Stray Kids until like I didn't decide to collect Stray Kids or really like alt them. And I would, yeah, like until recently. So I have, going backwards, I have Levanter here. I do have a limited one and a regular one. And then both of the regular Yellowwood, Amiro, I Am You, I Am Who, I Am Not, and Mixtape. So I will eventually go back and finish them, but I'm not too concerned about getting the limited ones. Because I would say, yeah, for Stray Kids and Ace, like, they are some alt groups, or like, but they're not like my most alt. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah. And then here we have the boys, which the lighting's starting to change. It's really smoky outside. I think that's the problem. So it's like really hazy and the lighting is super weird because it's bright, but it's also kind of dim. But yeah, here's the boys album collection. Next to BTS, or like right below BTS as the boys for me, like in terms of like alts and groups I collect most intently. So yeah, so here are some of their like little square albums. Here's Bloom Bloom, both versions, and then The Sphere, both versions. Here is Tattoo. I'll try to pull this out without. Here is Tattoo with Sunu's CD plate, because I do buy Sunu. He is one of the alts, so yeah, there's him. And then I have two versions of the limited Tattoo albums. And then I have, put that back. Here is the Start album. So I recently finally got this is the last album I needed to complete their collection, and so I recently got the Ready version, limited. Oh, my wallet is still recovering from that. Because I recently decided to complete my entire The Boys collection after a lot of them went out of print. But then here are the other two versions of The Start. And then here are the 3 versions. This is the limited one. I'm gonna stop pulling these out because I'm really worried about damaging the albums, and I keep dropping stuff today. And then here are 2 versions, or both versions of the first, and then here's their full album reveal. It's all 3 of them, and then Dreamlike. And just today, they like released a pre-order, some of them, for their new album, The Chase, so I ordered all of them. So I'm excited to get those, and soon I think I'm gonna run out of space here, but we'll figure something out. So that is the boys. And then here is Super M. I just happened to buy us 3 members of Super M before Super M like formed, or I don't know, or like before they released. Anyway, so there's those 3. These are the Korean presses. I only got them for my 3 biases. There's Taeyong, Bacon, and Lucas. It looks like my lamp is just like squishing Taeyong's face, and I think that's funny. And then I have every member here for the US press, and I won't pull all of them out, but yeah. And then here I have Kinos. This lighting is getting really weird because I'm kind of in the corner right now. I'm blocking the light too. But I got all of Bacon's Delight, the 3 versions. I don't even want to talk about why there were 3 versions of a Kino for his album. Besides, you know, capitalism. And there's EXO's Obsession, Bacon City Lights, all the way back there, I don't know if you can see it, is NCT 127 Superhuman. Here is Neozone, and then there are both versions of Final Round. And then below that adorable little shelf full of Kinos are my NCT albums. So there's 127, Dream, Wavy, and 2018, and whatever else SM decides to do to these poor boys. Yeah, so for NCT, I also collect like everything except for all of their like member versions of albums, or like member covers. I get either Taeyong or Haechan. Usually it's Taeyong, but sometimes, as you can see, it's Haechan instead. Because Haechan is... I just love that picture of Haechan. It's so ridiculous with his little bucket hat. Please. Yeah, so we got Fire Truck. Here's Taeyong's cover of Chain. And then Cherry Bomb, We Young from Dream. We Go Up from Dream. Take Off from Wavy. And then We Boom, Dream. Reload, Dream. Sorry, I'm trying to like put this back while talking. Okay. And then Superhuman, Let's Shut Up and Dance, the collab with Yixing and Jason Derulo, everyone's favorite member of NCT. And Neozone, Final Round, Take Over the Moon, Take Over the Moon sequel, Awaken the World, 2018 Empathy. I have 1 version. Okay, the exception for all like getting all version stuff is Limitless, because I just think the packaging and the concepts are really ugly and offensive. Someone was selling that one really cheap with like some Haechan stickers and stuff, like Haechan inclusion, so I bought it. Yeah, and then I have regular, irregular, and then the T version of Neozone back there, and Taeyong's cover of Awaken. If I can get it back. Okay. So that's NCT, and then I also have like, for NCT I also get like their Japanese things, but I don't really collect their inclusions in there except for Taeyong's, so I don't know. Yeah, and then down here the final shelf is just some season's greeting boxes. A random win-win cover of Regulate that I have here that used to live up top, but I think it was getting like sun damage and I kept watering my plants and getting it wet, so I was like, let's not do that. So he lives here. And then my binders for things, like photo cards and inclusions. Oh, sorry, I hope I'm not making you dizzy. Yeah, those are my shelves. I'm gonna move back over here and do the full view again, but those are my shelves. Thank you. I'm like out of breath now. It's really hot. Thanks for watching, I guess. Sorry, it's kind of a mess. But yeah, I love watching people's shelf tours, so I don't know. Film one. It's kind of fun. Bye.